I have a confession to make. After my mom passed, and while buying my first home, I completely fell off track. My motivation, my goals, everything fell off track. Nutrition wise, I ate for convenience and I ate for comfort. This led to me gaining some undesired weight, not feeling the best about my appearance, and of course, typically when you're eating out, and I'm speaking for myself, not making the best choices. I also didn't keep up my physical activity. I usually play basketball, I like to go for runs, lift weights. All that dropped. It all came to a stop. I even put off personal goals like exploring more with creative writing, doing and trying new things that I've never done before. That was all part of my goals to begin the year. And yeah, just everything came to a stop. I wanted everything to get back on track. I waited for things to be perfect. And days went by, weeks went by, months went by, and perfect never came. I've never experienced anything like the passing of my mom before. I think when it happened, as the oldest in my family, I'm naturally a protector, and I'm naturally going to look out for for other people in my family, and that's what I did. But I'm still grieving. I haven't stopped grieving. When I look back over the last almost 6 months, I was completely stunned, just paralyzed. I try to maintain my typical self, but I noticed that even my core behaviors, also the core operations of how I do things in life, all that changed. I'm thinking back to last year. I was really motivated to get going with my health goals, personal goals, and 18 days into the new year, boom. I had to say bye to mom. So it just feels like that perfect moment never came. And to add to that, on and off throughout the last, 9 months, trying to buy my first home with my wife. So, yeah. Everything was put on pause for a long time. Yeah. I kept telling myself, eventually, I'm going to get back on track. And, once things get settled, I'm going to hit it hard. But then I realized life doesn't come with a settled setting. I can't just, go into the menu and just be, okay, things are getting a little too chaotic right now, a little too hectic. Let's, tone down the settings. No. That's not how life works. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. And I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know that I'm not here as a perfect coach. Nope. I'm here as someone that's rebuilding in real time, just like you are. At some point, I realized I'm just getting older. The more I try to wait for the perfect timing. So I figured, heck, let me get started with something. Let me make some kind of effort that I can pair along with getting older, because that way, when I look back over what is my life, I can say, at least I put the effort in. I may not have reached my goals, maybe some things were left unachieved, but no one can take away my effort. No one can take away your effort either. And that all comes with the shift of mindset from waiting for the perfect moment to just getting started with something imperfectly. So that's where I'm at. And I feel, the motivation is gaining momentum as I've gotten started. And right now, a few of my goals, at least for this mid to short intermediate time span, I want to lose about 10 pounds for myself. I think that's a good place to get started. Not in a rush, but 10 pounds. Another thing I want to do is I want to follow an anti-inflammatory eating pattern. I'm 30, 33, I'll be 34 this year, and I'm like, yeah, I think I can kick it up a notch. I also want to improve my fitness level because I've taken almost a whole year off of something consistent, which is not like myself. So I want to get back to that. And then lastly, getting back to those personal goals I had, like writing and just doing new things. So if you've paused your goals because of grief, because of stress from life, or burnout, hey, you're not alone. Right here with you. And I want to invite you to start again with me, right now, in real time. You don't need a clean slate. You just need a compassionate restart. I'll be sharing this journey with you, and I'll be here step by step. And if you want to learn more about an anti-inflammatory eating pattern, what its benefits are, and how it can help you achieve and sustain your health goals, there will be a video below that you can click and follow. Drop your goals in the comments below. I want to be able to cheer you on and root for you. And again, this is your sign to start right here. You don't need to be perfect or wait for perfect. Just get started right now.